данном типе с самого начала специальной военной операции. В данный момент уже 5-й заезд. Выполняем, в принципе, весь спектр задач, который возлагается на данную машину. Случаи бывают разные, но однозначно победа будет за нами. Мы достигнем своих целей. Фашизму нет места на этой земле. Задачу мы выполняем, в принципе,
Today, on January 11, 2024, the Ukrainian General Staff demanded an immediate meeting with the top leadership of the North Atlantic Alliance. Insiders in Kyiv claim that the Ukrainian top military leadership is in a state of panic, and that Ukrainian generals have begun calling the Pentagon and Brucel incessantly. As it turned out, the reason for such a panic was severe. On the morning of January 11th, Russian aerospace forces dealt a crushing blow to the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine on the right bank of the Dnieper. The uniqueness of this strike was that for the first time, Russia used the super-heavy, super-powerful aerial bomb, FAB-1500 M54, equipped with a controlled planning and correction module. Exactly how the Russians managed to equip such a huge and heavy aerial bomb with a controlled planning and correction module remains a mystery. All this time, the Ukrainian High Military Command, along with the NATO leadership, believed that the Russians would never be able to turn their super-powerful 2-ton aerial bombs of the FAB family into guided gliding munitions. Let me remind you that the FAB-1500 M54 is one of the most powerful aerial bombs of the FAB family. The weight of this aerial bomb is 1,550 kilograms, and this weight can reach 2 tons, depending on the power of the warhead. From a technical point of view, it seemed impossible to turn such a powerful, heavy, and large aerial bomb into a guided glide munition. NATO and the Ukrainian General Staff refused to believe until the last that the Russians would manage to enhance the enormous aerial bomb with gliding and precision guidance capabilities. However, today's devastating airstrike on the right bank of the Dnieper showed that the Russians still managed to solve this technical problem. It is reported that the guided glide aerial bomb, FAB-1500 M54, was launched from a Su-34 fighter bomber, from a distance of 12 kilometers to the target, outside the zone of enemy air defenses. And this enormous bomb, 3 meters long and weighing almost 2 tons, developed a supersonic speed of 2,000 kilometers per hour. The impact was so powerful that a funnel up to 30 meters in diameter formed at the site of the explosion. All living things within a radius of half a kilometer were destroyed. Discussing today's airstrike, the Ukrainian military telegram channels were horrified. According to them, if the Russians were able to turn such a large aerial bomb as the FAB-1500 M54 into a guided glide aerial munition, then soon it is quite possible that such enormous and much more powerful aerial bombs as the FAB-5000 and FAB-9000 M54 will also receive the ability to destroy Ukrainian positions from a distance of 12-15 kilometers. At the moment, the Ukrainian side is silent about the heavy losses among the officers of the Ukrainian army after the explosion of this aerial bomb. However, Russian sources claim that this aerial bomb destroyed not only all the high-ranking officers of the armed forces of Ukraine, responsible for holding the bridgehead on the left bank of the Dnieper, but also the German air defense system IRIS-T, along with the radar station. Meanwhile, Ukrainian military experts said that if the Russian army starts the massive use of these enormous and super-powerful aerial bombs, the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine will be wiped off the face of the earth, along the entire front line. Against this background, Ukrainian experts urged the Kyiv authorities to demand long-range ATACMS missiles, long-range anti-aircraft missile systems, and F-16 and F-18 fighter jets from the United States.